Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Football Chatbox. My name is Ryan, and welcome to the deadline stream for the quarterfinals. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the comments. Monitor out a bit better. Ziad, Joseph Robinson, both of you, how are you all doing? Welcome, Joseph and Ziad. How is everyone doing now? Obviously, I'm gonna wait for the lineups before I make my transfers. But currently, as things stand, we are looking at Bastoni out, Mark Guehi out, and Sabitz out. Jude Bellingham has received apparently a fine and like this suspended 1 game ban or something. Basically means he can still play the Switzerland game and his suspension kicks in whenever he kind of wants. I don't know. So that's something to kind of keep an eye out for. But I think I will bring in Jude Bellingham. Matty, welcome. Must do your predictions. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I will do that as well. I missed the last two as well, but that's not an excuse. That's on me. Um, I will do that as soon as I see the lineups. I just want to see the lineups, see what the teams lineup like come out with. In defense, we're going for Van Dijk, and I was thinking of going for a French defender. In I can only afford for 5.2, so I was looking at Kunde potentially. Captain is a difficult one to nail down. I have changed 3 or 4 times back and again. I think I'm going to keep it on Musiala. It's very hard to tell, right? Because I expect a goal fest between between Spain versus Germany. Whereas I expect a very more quieter game between Portugal versus France. I don't know. I just think Portugal versus France seems like a very tight game given that both teams haven't really been able to score free flowingly. I'm willing to put it on the Germany versus Spain game. Now, obviously, there are options between the Germany versus Spain, like Musiala, Williams, even Yamal is not a bad shout. So, yeah, Spain same 11 as matchday, last matchday. Has it come out, the lineups officially? I put Musiala and William. Sorry. I put Musiala and William and Ruiz and Saka and Javi Simmons. Ooh, wait. How many transfers did you make? That's 6 transfers yet. Are you playing? Are you on the wild card or Cucurella captain? Ooh, no, I don't see a clean sheet. If I saw a clean sheet, maybe I would have, but I don't see a clean sheet in that game, so I don't have faith on putting it on a defender, to be honest. It's gonna be tough. You're gonna kind of struggle to get the captaincies right easily. Kanav, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome. Limitless. You're on Limitless. Ooh, okay, nice. I like those options. Musiala, Williams, Nico Williams, Fabian Ruiz, Saka, Javi Simmons. I don't mind that at all. Saka is a very interesting one. Maybe Saka will probably start. He hasn't done that much though. I do prefer Jude Bellingham slightly more than Saka, but up to you on which you like kind of feel. Um, I just want to confirm that Jude Bellingham can play the Switzerland game. Yeah, cleared to play. Okay. I don't even know when this ban of his is going to kick in, but anyways, it is what it is. Has Demiral been suspended? Oh, it's not updated here. And there was nothing really concrete about that as well, so wait and see. Foden? Maybe. The thing is, even up till now, I am still unsure of, like whether Southgate is going to make a change to his starting lineup or not. He still has to make. He can't like I don't know if he can put out the same lineup as he did in the round of 16. because that lineup is not gonna do well against Switzerland. I don't know. So both Saka and Foden also haven't done well. Pick who you like the most, because you never know. It's hard to say. Maybe they turn up, but both of them haven't done anywhere close to good. Is what I would say. Like that's the only problem that I'm having. Like between those two, like they can all both get subbed off as well. The only thing is Saka is a bit more flexible because he can play in multiple positions. Uh but yeah. Kanav's limitless team is Ronaldo, Kane, Gakpo, Simmons, Bruno, Williams, Musiala, Jude. I like that. Stones, Akanji, Walker, Ake, and Virgil van Dijk. Or is it Virgil van Dijk or is that Divrij? And then Costa and Verbruggen in goal. So triple Dutch defense. Kanav, do you have a wildcard as well? Do you have a wildcard as well? Also, I do have Matty's team as well. I'll bring Matty's team up. This is Matty's team. He's got Kane, Cucurella, Gakpo, Gundogan, Bruno Fernandes. He's putting the captaincy on Williams. Musiala, Kunde, Cucurella, Cancelo in defense with Costa in goal. Pickford, Walker, Van Dijk, and Calhanoglu from Turkey on the bench. Average it is. Okay, yeah, there you go. Gone for a punt on. Gone for a punt on somebody. Nobody else will from Turkey. Fair enough. Calhanoglu. Yeah, fair enough. I think a lot of people will go for Ardagula if they're going for a Turkey player, but Calhanoglu is probably one of their main key players as well. So yeah, wildcard activated. Ooh, interesting. Do you have you only have your wildcard left, right? Do you kind of any changes or is it okay? Okay, so that's your wildcard team. Verbruggen, De Vrij, Ake, Costa, Akanji, Walker, Stones. There is no French players. You're on a heavy reliance of Portugal winning. Would it be safer to maybe get at least one French player in? You've gone heavy on the Dutch because they are favorites to win. Although, if Netherlands do screw up, you're screwed. I will add that as well. If Netherlands screw up, you're kind of screwed. So keep that in mind. Musiala, only one German, one Spanish. Fair enough, given it's a very tough game to call. Bob, how are you doing? Welcome. Gakpo, Havertz, Mbappe, Williams, Ruiz, Saka, Musiala, Simmons, Cucurella, Kunde, Stones, Nuno Mendes, Ake, and Maingaren and Verbruggen. What do you think? Gakpo, Havertz, Mbappe, Williams, Ruiz, Saka, Musiala, Simmons. Williams, Ruiz, Saka, Musiala, Simmons. Yep. Cucurella, Kunde, Stones. Fair enough. Nuno Mendes. Yes. Ake. Yep. Maingaren, Verbruggen. What do you think? Yeah, I like it. You can go Ake or you can even go VVD, right? Since you're on a limitless chip, you don't have to stick to a budget, right? You can go higher than the budget, Ziad. So even VVD is a pretty good option. I'm tempted to go Saliba as captain in the hope of 9 point of a clean sheet and recoveries. If that fails, then on to VVD tomorrow with the same thought process. Fair enough. That could also work actually, to be honest. Defenders do tend centre backs if they can keep a clean sheet. I won't be surprised if France versus Portugal goes all the way to penalties. That's one game that I won't be surprised if it goes to penalties. Any changes or is it okay? Yeah. Apart from like the Dutch, I feel like there's a heavy reliance on Dutch players and no French players. Maybe one French at least, just in case. You right? Like let's say France beat Portugal for some reason, then you're kind of like screwed. So you don't want to put your you don't want to put your team in a situation where you're kind of screwed. Just yeah. I wish I could use my wildcard this match day, but I think it's wise to save. Yeah, I'm saving my wildcard for next match day because I just can't predict. I feel like all the games are almost close to 50-50. They're very close to 50-50 given how the teams have performed this tournament. Can you give me a special lineup for Limitless? Yash, welcome. How are you doing? Saliba or Kunde? If budget is not an issue, Saliba. If budget is an issue, like myself, I'm gone for Kunde. I just think Saliba slightly more ball recoveries at Kunde. Although Kunde slightly more. No, both Saliba and Kunde tend to get into decent attacking positions. Whereas Kunde probably gets a bit more like assist potential, whereas Saliba tends to get into set pieces and sometimes even takes shots at goals as well. So yeah. Special lineup for Limitless. I would have goalkeepers like Costa and goalkeepers actually. You know what? Verbruggen is one. I probably go for this match day either Costa or Mangaren, whoever you think is going to win that game. From those two. In defense, I would go Van Dijk. I would go. I might go for a French defender. Kunde or Saliba. I would also go for. I might take a Portuguese defender as well. Not gonna lie. Maybe a Cancelo. Potentially a Cancelo. Or Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes is also pretty good. Very attacking. So maybe Nuno Mendes. You could go for. You could go for an English defender if you think they're going to keep a clean sheet, but I highly doubt it. You could go John Stones if you wanted an English defender. You could also go Rudiger if you think like ball recoveries, high number of ball recoveries, potentially. That's another option. Or Carvajal as well. Those are a few options, but chances of clean sheets are very low. So you want to try and get maybe centre backs for the high number of ball recoveries. Plus, if it goes to extra time in cases, try and get players who are going to play more than 90 minutes. In midfield, I go Bruno Fernandes, Jude Bellingham, Musiala, Williams, and the fifth midfielder you can pick whoever you like as a punt. There are a couple different punts. Pick a punt on which you feel more confident on, that fifth midfielder. And go for that. It can be Javi Simmons, can be someone else as well from any other team. And then up front, I'll go Gakpo, Mbappe. And the reason I've gone Mbappe is because just for the France attacking cover. And the third striker it can be Havertz, it can be Ronaldo, even though Ronaldo hasn't done anything yet. It can still be him. It can be Havertz, Ronaldo, Yamal. Those are the three teams that I like. Anyone else? Oh, Harry Kane. One of those four for the third striker spot. Any update on Bellingham suspended by UEFA? Is it fake or real? No, it's a real news, but he's cleared for the Switzerland game, so he will play the Switzerland game. Konsa, you can go Konsa as well. But there are some rumors, like people were saying, like there was questions whether Konsa will start or Luis Dunk. I do think Konsa will start. So if you want to go for Konsa, you can. I do expect him to start. Having said that, we've got the Germany lineup. I will bring the Germany lineup right up for you guys right now. This is the Germany lineup for anyone who hasn't seen it. Too big. Tiger and Gouda, welcome. How are you doing? Oli Zipper, welcome as well. Zia says thank you. No worries. I think Pepe is a class footballer. Recovers. Yes, Pepe is another one. The only reason I'm a bit scared on Pepe is if he's unable to handle Mbappe's pace, I'm wondering whether he might get substituted. That's the one thing I'm kind of worried about. But his experience and everything is just immense. Gundo and Musiala both good idea. Not on a limitless or a wild card. I wouldn't go for Gundogan if you had the choice right now. I would kind of avoid if I could. Spain lineup, yes. Let me bring the Spain lineup as well. Germany tend to release their lineups pretty early, so I don't know if Spain's lineup is going to be out, but apparently it's supposed to be the same lineup as the last game. With that lineup, I think that's good for Gundogan because we'll play higher and Emre Can will be deeper. Oh shit, I just realized the Emre Can one. I haven't even looked at it properly. So Raum is playing. Anyone who has Middlestat, Tiger and Guna, your missus, I think she still has Middlestat. Tell her to change Middlestat off. But anyone who has Middlestat, Wirtz is not starting again. Interesting. Leroy Sané playing again. I don't rate Leroy Sané. Honestly, I don't rate Leroy Sané. But it is what it is. Havertz up front. So it's 4-2-3. No, 4-2-3-1 with Emre Can and Toni Kroos in midfield. For more legs, basically. Emre Can for more legs. Interesting. Is Andrich suspended? Is he suspended? Or is he just not playing because of his pink color haircut? Oh, he's not playing. Interesting. Okay, anyways. Let me see if I can find Spain's. And then obviously Leroy Sané on the right. Musiala floating wherever he wants to float. Mainly from the left to the center. Gundogan center and Kroos front. Would it be good? Gundo or Musiala? Musiala. I will go for Musiala. Would it be good if you added Chan in my team? As in, do you want to put Emre Can in your team? Ooh, no. Probably not. I don't think I would. He will play a deeper role, right? Alongside Toni Kroos. Maybe he might get a bit more forward, but I don't know if I would. Even in UEFA Fantasy, he wasn't really that much of a. Like for Dortmund, he didn't really do much, right? As a UEFA UCL Fantasy option, did he? I don't remember. Who's taking the Germany penalties? Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is the penalty taker. No Wirtz. Yeah, see, this is the thing, right? Germany play like even the last game Wirtz didn't start because he doesn't fit the system that Nagelsmann is trying to play. He tends to occupy similar situations to Thiala, and that kind of like doesn't work for both of them. So that's why Wirtz doesn't start. It's system over star quality players. But Wirtz off the bench is not a bad option to bring, to be honest. Imagine Bundesliga player of the season is on the bench. Looks like a 4-3-3. You mean with Gundogan more deeper? Could be, but I feel like a 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 kind of situation. Gundogan will play that like number 10. But he scored in the last match when he playing basic. Who was this? Who scored in the last match when he was playing? Looks like 4-3-2. Yeah, I think. Well, you mean 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-2-1? Ronaldo captain, good idea. Ooh. I mean, you could go for it. I wouldn't say no. You can go for it. Gundogan takes pens. Nah, Gundogan hasn't taken pens in the last 2 games that they've got penalties for. And he's been on the pitch for both. Okay, the first game that they got a penalty, he got a knock because he was the one who was tackled. So you could probably put an argument for that he didn't take it. But the last game, he didn't take it at all. And Havertz took it. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not trusting Gundogan on penalties anymore. Can I send you my team on Twitter and you can have a look? Yes, Jeff, send it over. That reminds me, I need to bring Tiger and Guna's team as well. Emre Can, you can go if you want as a 5th midfield punt if you feel it. I'm not too confident on it, but then again, it's a punt. End of the day, it's a 5th midfielder. If he doesn't do well, you just sub him off. Simple as. Although if you don't have, if this is a transfer you're doing and you have no wildcard left, by the way, but then Ziad, you're on a limitless, right? So you're completely fine. But for anyone who's looking at Emre Can and doesn't have a wildcard left, I wouldn't do that transfer unless you're on a limitless. Having said that, this is Tiger and Guna's team. Rata, Killian, Cody Gakpo, Fabian Ruiz, Bernardo. I should mention Tiger and Guna is saving the wildcard for semifinals. So Pickford, Ake, Kyle Walker, and Abishe on the bench. You've got Diego Costa, Cancelo, Carvajal, Saliba, Fabian Ruiz, Bruno Fernandes, Nico Williams, Jamal Musiala, Cody Gakpo, Kylian Mbappe, and Alvaro Morata up front. Gundogan had a good rest because coming off at 60 minutes last match day, so I think you'll be good in this game. Yeah, maybe, but then who's to say that he won't come off again for like 60 minutes something? You never know, right? Nagelsmann has other options he can bring off the bench as well. I have Gundo, Bruno, Musiala, Williams, and Javi Simmons. Should I bring Bellingham? Do you have the transfer to be able to bring in Bellingham for without taking a hit? Is this without taking a hit? If you're doing that, I would do it. Yeah, I don't mind it. Maybe for Gundogan is what I would probably do it. I sent you the message. All right, let me bring it up. I put Chan captain. You want to put Chan captain? Oof. Shall I swap Fernandes? No, keep Bruno Fernandes. It's completely fine. Don't swap. Don't swap. You want to put Emre Chan captain? That's a brave call. I'm not gonna stop you against captaincy punts. That's a brave call. By the way, we've got Spain's starting lineup. I should probably do it like this for you guys. Bit more easier to see. This is Spain's starting lineup for anyone looking. It's the same lineup as the last game. And obviously this is Germany's, to put like a visual. Actually, you know what the more easier thing will be? I'll wait till like it's in like 6 minutes. I'll get it on SofaScore to show you guys. That means that I'll only use 2 subs. Wait, you only use 2 subs? I thought you were going to remove Morata. Weren't you going to remove Morata and like bring in someone else? Wasn't that the plan, Taganguna? Or are you keeping Morata? Yamal Hall today, sadly. Possible, not gonna lie. Okay, let me bring up the message as well. Defense is Stones, Kunde, Rudiger, Ake, and De Vrij. That's completely fine. I don't mind that. Alright, here's Ethan's one. Ethan has a wildcard available and 3 free transfers and 0 in the bank. Ethan, this is your team, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I'm keeping Morata. Oh, I would probably keep Bruno Fernandes. If you're keeping Morata, let me quickly go back to Tiger and Gunas. If you're keeping Morata, who would you bring in for Bruno Fernandes is what I'm thinking. Jeff equals Ethan for some reason. Oh, interesting. Which, you don't mind me asking, which country? Who do you want? Who else are you planning on bringing for Bruno Fernandes? Tiger and Guna. Just a question. Alright, having said that, this is your team. So you got Kane up front. You haven't made your transfers, correct? Have you made your transfers or you haven't done it? Oh, you haven't done your transfers because you have Sabitzer and Guehi. Okay, fair enough. You got Ronaldo, Mbappe, Sabitzer. You need to sort your lineups as well, the bench, because your bench is still the previous players. No transfers made. So Verbruggen, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Pickford, Nuno Mendes, Carvajal, Cucurella, Cancelo. Yep, looks good. So you need to remove Sabitzer. You need to remove Guehi. Obviously, you can remove Guehi. You have your wildcard as well. So who do you want to go for? Do you want maybe? Who do you want? Dutch defense potentially. The keepers play on the same day. Oh yes, he does. Keepers do play on the same day. How did you end up in a situation where you had both Verbruggen and Pickford? Maybe you do a keeper transfer. But is it wise to do a keeper transfer? Maybe you could still, but we'll see. First of all, you could get in. So you can get an English defender, you can get a French defender, or you can get a Dutch defender. Who do you like more? Wildcard this week or next? Wildcard next week. Wildcard next week. Don't wildcard this week. Do you agree with me in Chan? Yes or no? For captaincy? No, not for captaincy. Not for Emery Chan for captaincy. Morata Kane OCR7. I would have to say Harry Kane based off form. Hugo, welcome. Divri or Kunde? Divri. Just because I feel like Netherlands have the higher chance of keeping a clean sheet, potentially. Or any midfield other players. Fernandes or Simmons? Fernandes for Simmons. You want to go Fernandes for Simmons? Yeah, you could do that as well, Javi Simmons. Give me a second, tag and go down. Come back to your team. Dutch defense. Okay, if you want to go Dutch defense, can you afford Van Dijk? If you can't afford Van Dijk, maybe okay. Let's say you go Van Dijk. Sabitzer, who will you remove for? You can go for Bellingham. You can go for Javi Simmons. You can go for another Spanish midfielder, maybe, but I don't know if it's wise. You can go as a punt, extreme punt on one of the Turkish or this. I don't know if I would go for the Swiss players. Maybe Swiss players you could probably go as well. Divri or Konsa? Oh, Divri. I do expect Switzerland to score. But if you only put it in the lineup, put what in the lineup? You mean Emre Chan in the lineup? I don't follow Ziad. How am I gonna afford this? Put Sabitzer to Bellingham and tell me how much money you have left. Put Sabitzer to Bellingham and tell me how much money you have left, and then we'll figure it out. Judin, yes, Judin. Welcome, Roku. How are things going? Welcome, welcome. It seems like you might have money, but let me know. Oh no, you have Harry Kane as well, no? Okay, you might not have money. Just tell me how much money you're short on, and we'll. Okay, you're negative 2.9. Okay, forget about it. Because you have Harry Kane as well. Okay, so instead of Jude Bellingham, you can go Javi Simmons if you wanted to. As an option. Keep Guehi and Bellingham or sell Guehi and get Simmons. Keep Guehi and Bellingham or sell Guehi and get Simmons. Wait. Oh, keep Guehi and get Bellingham or sell Guehi and... Whoa, Murphy, you confused me. Why keep Guehi and get Bellingham? Why can't you sell Guehi and also get Bellingham? Is it just funds are the problem, or... Okay. For Jeff, you can go Javi Simmons, like everyone's like saying here. Javi Simmons is one option. You could go for Arda Güler from Turkey, or you can go for Kalinoglu from Turkey as well. You can go for Vargas from Switzerland. You could go for Fabian Ruiz from Spain. Those are the couple options that you have at your choice. You could also go put NU. Sabitzer was 6.5 million, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you... how much was Sabitzer? Was Sabitzer 6.5? Can you tell me if Sabitzer was 6.5? Sabitzer was 6.6. Pedri is 7, no? If I'm not mistaken. Damn it, he's 7 million. So I don't put Can. No, don't put Can. I wouldn't put Can. If you want him as a fifth midfielder, okay, but I would not put the armband on him. Xavi and Pedri both 7. Yeah. So Zabitzer is 6.6. So you can only go for a 6.6 midfielder at max. Okay, so that kind of helps stuff. So you can go for Fabian Ruiz. You can also go for Rodri, not gonna lie, but if you wanted to, you can go for Fabian Ruiz. You can go for Kalinoglu from Turkey. You could go for... Honestly, you could go for Declan Rice. I'm not gonna lie. or Kimmich, one of the two. You could also go. We sort this by points. For the Swiss players in Freuler at 5.5, or Abishir. If you go for one of those, if you go for one of the Swiss players, you could probably even afford like a VVD. Yeah, those are your options. Why do you have Schlotterbeck? Not starting. I'm well aware he's not starting, but I had to use my 3 free transfers on players who weren't available for this round. So I don't want to take a hit to remove Schlotterbeck, if that makes sense. I like the Ruiz shot. Okay, so you can go for Ruiz, which means you will have 4.7 million for a defender, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right? 4.7 million left for a defender. Don't forget to press the like button. Yes, indeed. Please don't forget to press the like button and hit that subscribe button as well. But yeah, Zipper, that's why I have like Schlotterbeck, because I have to use my 3 free transfers on 3 players who are not in the squad at all. Like, I actually, like 2 of them are out of the tournament and 1 is suspended. So I might as well like hope for the best that Schlotterbeck comes off the bench and gets a couple points rather than take a hit to actually get rid. 4.7. Okay, so you have 4.7 million, which means you don't really have that many defensive options you could probably go for. So I would look at looking at your team. Havaha, Cucurella, Cancelo, Nuno Mendes. You can go for Konsa. We do expect Konsa to start. Unfortunately, all the Dutch defenders are freaking expensive. Because they're all freaking 5 million and above. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, all the Dutch defenders are 5 million and above. Sad times indeed. So Dutch defense is out. Portugal and German defense I wouldn't touch. Portugal defense maybe you already have. So at this point, maybe England in Konsa potentially, who I do expect to start. I don't mind taking out Gundo for Javi Simmons. Oh yeah, you have a free transfer, right? You can take out Gundo for Javi Simmons as well, and have Fabian Ruiz there, and that will free up a couple extra. Like how much more money will that free up? Another 0.5 maybe, or 0.4 something. Already have double Portugal. Yeah, fair enough. Right, I'm closing Matty. I'm closing your team. I would have 4.8. If you take out Gundo for Javi Simmons, really? Damn. Tough life. Even 4.8 is not really going to do much. Shall I swap Fernandez for Simmons or other midfielder? Okay. For Tiger and Guna, how much money do you have in the bank, Tiger and Guna? Can you tell me how much money you have in the bank right now? Is it 0 or not ideal? No, not ideal. I mean, you could do Guehi to Konsa if you want another English defender. 4.5 million, and he will most likely start instead of Guehi. That's a possible option. And then that leaves you with, you can pick who you want to remove as that third transfer. Then I have the keeper issue. Okay, so then you can spend that other transfer on the keeper if you wanted to. You can remove Pickford if you wanted to, and bring in a keeper from today's games. 13.2 in the bank. You have 13.2 in the bank. Whew. Why not remove Abishir and get like Jude Bellingham instead? How do you have 13.2 million? Oh, you don't have extremely high, like you don't have very expensive forwards. Okay, you can do Abisher to Jude Bellingham or even Morata to Harry Kane. There may be a chance that Luke Shaw plays 60 minutes. True, but would that be for Trippier or would that be for Konsa? Who do you think will win, Germany or Spain? I'm going to edge it to Germany just because of the host nation. But I think it's a very 50-50 call. Only one transfer left, bought in Abisha. Fair enough. Luke Shaw ain't playing a second this tournament. He ain't match fit. True. Saka or Ruiz? Ruiz at the moment, based on form and whatnot. But this is a limitless, right? If it's a limitless, I still do like Ruiz, to be honest. Pickford or Verbruggen? Verbruggen. So you bought in Abisha. So then your other transfer I would do. Yeah, you could remove Bruno Fernandes, but I would still like to keep him, to be honest, for the Portugal team. If you're going to remove him, then you remove him and you bring in someone like a Javi Simmons, or you bring in a Jude Bellingham, or you remove Fabian Ruiz for Javi Simmons. Those are the only two players that I would look at removing. Akanji, Stones or Pepe? Ooh, I might actually go for Pepe in that specific situation, Patrick. Also, Patrick, welcome. Either Pickford to Costa or Gundo to Javi. I might do the Pickford to Costa move. You have a wildcard left, right, Jeff? I might actually do the Pickford to Costa. You never know. It could go all the way like 0-0 to penalties, and then he might keep a clean sheet. And if he does his heroics in the penalty shootout again, he might get a man of the match. So I don't mind. And then you could also punt and see what. Like I feel like this Germany versus Spain game might be the one with the highest scoring game potentially. I'm so much looking forward to Spain and Germany game. It's good enough to be a final. Yes, and we will be doing a watch along, and that stream is already scheduled on the channel as well. So I'll get you guys a link for that. But we will be doing a watch along as well. So stay tuned for that. France, I got to set up. France are struggling. They haven't found a system yet. I feel like they still don't know what they're going to play in terms of system. This is the watch along. I'll put the watch along. That's the watch along link for Germany versus Spain later. I'm going to pin that later. What do you think about who will be the star of the tournament? If Germany win today, I will say now itself Musiala. If Germany win today and go to the next round. It has to be one of Germany versus Spain. Like whoever wins from that game, the star of the tournament is probably coming from that team. Cucurella or Pepe? Pepe. Spain winning today? Ooh, maybe. I'm thinking like 2-2 go to penalties or 3-2 one side. I don't know. Spain winning with Nico Williams starting. Well, I've got them all. I wish I had Yamal as well, unfortunately, but I don't. Having said that, I should probably make my transfers, right? It's not going to change. All right, so Kunde in. I feel like Kunde. Because I could go for. I already have Costa in terms of Portugal defense, and I only have 5 million. So I can go for Nuno Mendes or I can go for Kunde. Who should I go for? Nuno Mendes or Kunde? Probably go for Kunde just because of the ball recovery is like France just pretty high. Kunde. All right, let's go for Kunde. Oh, Nuno Mendes. Golden boot is tight. Yeah, indeed. Golden boot is like very tight. But from a fantasy perspective, it's doing my head in. Fair enough. This game should be the final. Honestly, based off the performances of the teams in the Euro so far, Spain and Germany have performed the best out of all the teams in the Euros that are left so far. And this is basically should be like this should have been the final if the bracket like went better. But yeah. Bought in Aqua for Guehi. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So you bought in Ake for Guehi. You bought in Abishir for, was it Sabitzer? So you have one more transfer, right, Tiger? I've currently got Morata, Mbappe, and Memphis Depay with all my transfers used. Should I take a -4 on Morata to Gakpo for the double Dutch attack? Ooh. That's a tough one. Based off form, maybe yes. Based off form, I probably might say yes. But -4s, which Joseph has mentioned to me, I think it was Joseph who mentioned to me before, they don't really work in this tournament. It's so short. And the last -4 I did also didn't really work. So I'm now hesitant to take -4s, especially with like last few games left. But if based off form, yeah, I would say yes. Up to you. Do you really want to do it? Swap Fernandez or keep? I would potentially keep Aganguna. But if your gut is telling you to swap, do it. Because your gut has been right in the last couple matches as well. So do what your gut is telling you. Rujdian, welcome to the Football Chatbox. Who should be the captain? I have gone for Musiala. And I think a couple others have also gone for Musiala. It's between Musiala or Nico Williams for me. Between those two for me. An outside punt for me would also be Yamal. Um, or you could go extreme outside and go for one of the defenders, which is what I think Robinson is doing, Joseph. You could go for one of the defenders from the Portugal versus Spain game, Portugal versus France game. Mbappe also maybe, but France haven't really been scoring, so probably wouldn't go Mbappe. All right, Ryan, I've got to pop out for about half an hour, so I'll catch you up when I get back. All right, see you later, Maddie. Uh, Saka or Chan? Saka. Yeah. Nick, welcome. Just made it on. I've got 3 transfers out, which Slaughterbeck, Guehi, and Sabitzer needing to go out. Any suggestions for replacements? Any Dutch defender? Van Dijk. Free Palestine, indeed. Any Dutch defender? Van Dijk. Ake as options. Nick, I know how much you love Akanji, so I think we better mention Akanji as well. Kunde, I'm looking at the moment. That's another option for defensive options. You really want an English player, Hansa? You already have Nuno Mendes, don't you, Nick? And then obviously midfield, Bellingham, Javi Simmons. If you don't have Nico Williams, I think you don't have a Spanish midfielder. Maybe you would want to probably look at a Spanish midfielder. And you have a wild card left as well, so would Akanji or Rudiger be worth it just based on ball recoveries alone? Akanji maybe, just because I feel like that game will be a low scoring game. So high chance of ball recoveries. Rudiger, uncertain. Because I feel like if it's going to be a high scoring game, there's potentially 2+ goals on both sides. You lose a point as well on that situation. So Akanji slightly over Rudiger, I would say. Aaron. Let me send my team on Discord. Alright. Send my limitless to your Insta. Alright, let me bring it up as well. I've got Brian's Only Zipper's team. Limitless. Here we go. So this is the Limitless team from Zipper. Which basically has, let me move this away. You've got Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe, Cody Gakpo, Bruno Fernandes, Nico Williams, Leroy Sane. Oh, you got different from Emery Chan. Oh no, wait, this is Zipper's team. I thought it was Ziad's team. Leroy Sane, Musiala, Cucurella, Cancelo, Rudiger, Maingaren. Ooh, interesting call. Verbruggen. Yep, I don't mind the goalkeeper choices. Jude Bellingham, Van Dijk, and De Vrij. I mean, it looks pretty good. Can't say anything actually. I like the 5th different midfielder in Leroy Sane option. Very nice, very nice. I don't really rate him, but uh, can't complain for a fifth midfielder. Just send the team. All right, let's look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. All right, that's yours, which is so small. Why does I need to find a better way to open this on Discord? Open in browser. Aha! Next time, remind me to click open in browser. That just improves the quality of the pictures so much more. Cristiano Ronaldo, Kylian Mbappe, Gundogan, Bellingham, Jude, Musiala, Nuno Mendes, Saliba, Carvajal, Pickford, Mangan, Fernandez, and Gakpo with Schlotterbeck and Guehi and Sabitzer. So obviously, Guehi and Sabitzer and Schlotterbeck. I've already mentioned a couple defensive options. You can go for Dutch DVD or Ake. I think we've mentioned Akanji so many times that maybe him. Another English midfield defender, if you wanted, would be Konsa. Then midfield wise, you already have Bellingham, so you can. I think a Spanish midfielder in Nico Williams might make sense. Morata to Kane or Depay. Ooh, now that I don't mind. Taganguna. I don't mind Morata to Harry Kane, since you already have Cody Gakpo, don't you? Sabitzer to Spanish midfielder is probably what I would suggest. If you don't do that, or if you don't want to do that, you can go for Xavi Simons from the Dutch. Or you can go Panti and one of the Turkish players in Arda or Karanaglu, or from the Swiss in Vargas, or I think it was Freuler or Abisher. Was Freuler or Abisher? Yeah. Deciding between Sane or Simmons. I slightly prefer Simmons over Sane. But I might just be like clouded in my judgment just because I don't rate Sane. So if you rate Sane, I think you can go with him. So you like? Yes, I do like Harry Kane. It's an option ahead of Morata. Just based off form, like Morata hasn't really done well. He tends to get subbed off pretty early as well. Oof, match predictors are 3x boosters. Damn. What do you think of Depay? I don't mind that as well if you want to. That might also see a couple goals in that game. He is the talisman. He will probably, I think he's the one on penalties as well, if I'm not mistaken, for the Dutch. The only issue going with Nico Williams or Xavi Simons, it leaves me with 9 mil to spend on 9 mil to spend on two defenders. So, oh, that's not enough. You can't even go Akanji and Konsa. Then you have to go for one of the Swiss players. Because if you go for Konsa, the 4.5, there aren't that many other options. Don't see Kane getting anything. Then go for Memphis Depay. Basically forces me to go Konsa and Ta. Yeah, that's true, which isn't ideal, right? Then go for. Can you go for? You can go for Fabian Ruiz from Spain, 6.5 million, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think, Nick? So Fernandez is good to keep. Yeah, I would probably look at keeping potentially. Other 6.5. I'm thinking of other 6.5 midfielders for Nick. You can probably look at obviously Fabian Ruiz we mentioned. Abishir from Switzerland. Vargas from Switzerland as well. There is who else? Karnaglu. Can I increase this? I can't increase this by. Yeah, that's kind of it. Declan Rice, maybe? Rodri as well. Rodri is another one. I'm leaning towards Ruiz, Akanji, and Konsa trio right now, just seeing if there is any other options I might be missing. Yeah, that might be it. No one really else that's this thing. I'll bring in Depay. Alright. I don't mind that. Tag Anguilla. Do not mind that at all. Let me do my transfers as well. So Virgil, Kunde, and Jude Bellingham. I'm just wondering if there's anyone else I could try and get. I could go for Nuno Mendes from Portugal, but I don't know if I want to go there just yet. I'll just do the Kunde one. Alright, that's me. Confirm transfers. Let me set my team. Sabine out. Bruno Fernandes for where is the 7th Van Dijk. These guys are all on the 7th. That is good. Confirm. Damn, so I basically have 1, 2, 3, 4 players effectively. Eesh. Nearly everyone plays. Oh, and 5 with Cody Gakpo. Damn. I think this should be fine. We'll see how it goes. Best England defender. John Stones is probably the most safer pick. Zipper. John Stones. Part of me is considering a double France and go Kunde along with Saliba. That's the only thing I'm considering. I don't mind that as well. Ball recoveries, assist potential. Only thing with me, I'm kind of predicting this to go to penalties, is what I'm thinking. I don't know why. I just feel like it's a game that's likely to go to penalties for some. Don't know why, but here we are. Will it go to penalties? Tough one to tell. It's either that or just based off form, maybe Portugal edge it. Tough one to call that game. Both teams haven't been on the best of form as well. Locked in on Depay. Alright, nice. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Let me bring up This so Portugal versus France, the last couple games. Head to head. Damn, no losses for France. How do I even see a head to head? It's not even showing like proper head to head. The France have won all the games ahead of Portugal. Damn. Something tells me 1-0 France in that game. That's also possible. That is also possible. Less than 2.5 goals. Less than 4.5 cards. I don't understand this. I want to like to. I would like to see the last couple Portugal versus France games. See if I can find that out. So the last couple Portugal versus France. Is this the same head-to-head thingy? Yeah, it's of a score so 9. Here we go. This is the one I like to see. All right. Let's sort this by date. 2-2. In 2021, 1-0 to France. The win. 0-0. 1-0 to Portugal. 1-0 to France. France have just won most of the others. But this is way too far. This is like the ones that I would look at. So close, so tight. Like very low scoring. Portugal haven't won. The last 3 games, Portugal haven't won. Go all the way back to 2016 to when Portugal won. I'm happy with everyone just questioning Bruno and Ruiz. Yeah, that's the thing. Same. I don't have Ruiz, but I'm happy with the questions of Bruno. Like, that means Bruno becomes a differential. Captain Musiala or Williams? I have gone on Musiala, but either I would probably captain who you think is going to win. But I would say I'm Musiala, Bellingham, and Nico Williams. Oof. Uh, yep, that's almost the same thing. Almost the same midfield. It's going to be a tight game between Portugal and France. I will most likely stay awake for that as well. The only problem is I don't know if I would be capable of Watchalong level streaming. I don't know how tired I will be. At times I might just like zone off if I was to do a Watchalong. I don't want to potentially be in that situation on stream. I don't know if the game gets too boring, I'll just fall asleep middle of the game. So better not do that on a Watchalong just in case. I'm already yawning. Oh no, it's too early in the morning. All right. How is everyone else's teams looking like? Bellingham for Fernandez. Ooh. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. George, I do not mind that at all. If you want to do it. Not against it, I would say. Uh mm, 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 mm. Alright. I'm trying to look at see whether we can find any information. Probably not. I think we are kinda set. Um Trent, Rudiger, or De Vrij? Ooh. Where's Trent come into this question? I've seen a lot of people like, is Trent going to even start? Surely not, right? Rudiger, I would go for De Vrij possibly. Most likely De Vrij. Is Trent going to be the one who's going to start ahead of Guehi? I see a lot of people going for Trent. I don't even know why people are going for Trent, but is that the leaked one? I probably will go for like De Vrij, just because of the chances of. Oh, here's a rumored lineup. Take it with a pinch of salt because I don't know how accurate this is from, but it's from ITV. Rumored England lineup. Now I don't know where they're getting the leaks. This is why probably people are going for Trent. Okay, wanting to play out three back. Yeah, that's exactly why. Which could be three of the Walker, Stones, Jones. So Trent could be the rumored England lineup. Which means Saka is at left wing back. I don't know if I like Saka. Who was it was looking for Saka? Ziad, were you looking for Saka or someone else was looking for Saka? Cucurella or Theo? Theo Hernandez for me. Ziad. I have Kane, Mbappe, Gakpo, Musiala, Gundo, Williams, Baumgartner, who is suspended. Buro, who is Buro? Oh, is that Bruno? Bruno. Carvajal, Cucurella, Pepe, Guehi, Walker, Pickford, Costa. We'll bring in Simon and Van Dijk. Why are you bringing in? You mean Simon? Is that Javi Simmons? Okay, Javi Simmons, right? Simmons and Van Dijk. I would like a French defender. Who would I remove? If you're going to remove Guehi for a French defender, I don't mind Kunde or Saliba. One of the two. So this is a rumored England lineup. Why a lot of people are going for Trent. Saliba is good. Yeah. I unfortunately didn't have the budget to go for Saliba, so I had to settle with Kunde. But I like Saliba as well. If I had more budget, I might have actually gone for Saliba. Just didn't have the budget to go to Saliba. England haven't really played a back three, right? So we'll be very interested to see whether it works or not. So we'll see what happens. Uh, I've got 4.2 million in the bank. Ooh. But you have one transfer left, or have you used all your transfers? Saganguna. I'll use then just keep the money in the bank. Then keep the money in the bank. Favorite defender up to 5.5, who's not Kunde and Cucurella. Up to 5.5, who's not Kunde and Cucurella. How much is Nathan Ake? Oh, Saliba as well if you wanted to. Remove Walker for Kunde. Ooh. If he's going to be playing in a back three, if he's going to be playing in a back three, does he make him more better for ball recovery? So, I don't mind doing that if you wanted to, actually. Bob. Okay, favorite defender up to 5.5 who's not Kunde and Cucurella. Well, Nathan Ake is one. Theo Hernandez. Uh, Nathan Ake, Theo Hernandez. I will give a shout out to Akanji and also Nuno Mendes from Portugal. I'll give a shout out to those two as well, just for the ball recoveries and whatnot they bring. 5.5. Would mention John Stones as well as an option for English defender if you're looking for an English defender. But that's basically it, to be honest. Oh, Saliba. Did I mention Saliba? Yeah. So Saliba, Theo Hernandez, Nathan Ake, one of those three. And then I probably would rate Pepe slightly over Nuno Mendes. Yeah, those four. One of those four. I'm not sure whether to double up on Dutch defense. So then don't go for a French defender if you wanted to. Or do you already have a French defender as well? Keen for Ronaldo? I hope he scores. I'm keeping Ronaldo. Oh well, I kind of have no transfers left. But if I had a free transfer left, I would have still kept Ronaldo. I would have just removed Gundogan instead. I'm gonna have faith in Ronaldo. I'm gonna have faith. Uh, Alright. Do we have any other news? No. I think we're good. I think we're good in terms of moves and whatnot. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Tiger and Guna, for mentioning. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you are new. And also, we are doing a watch along for Spain versus Germany. So do make sure to join for that. I think what I will do is I will keep the stream going for another 10 to 15 minutes. And then we'll give a 5-minute break before the game starts. So that I can get something as well. And you guys can get prepared as well. And then we'll do the watch along. Which trio is better? Siemens, Star, Cucurella, Williams, Konsa, and Lee Nomad. Oh. Ruiz, Kanji, and any 4.5 million defender. Ardagula, Kunde, and Akanji. Uh I everything kind of has like some issue or the other. I probably might lean slightly towards Williams, Konsa, Lee Nomad first. Then I mean, won't Ruiz, Akanji, and the 4.5 million defender be Konsa as the next option? Ruiz, Akanji, and 4.5 million defender. And then third would be the Ardagula, Kunde, and Akanji. As you can see, I would like to avoid both German and Spanish defenders being bought in on free transfers. Probably wouldn't do that. Likely chance that neither team keeps a clean sheet. So when you press the Watchalong button, what I'll do is I'll end the stream like 5 minutes before the game starts. And then, no, actually, we know what we'll do. we'll keep the stream going for another like 8 minutes. End the stream, and then 5 minutes before the game starts, start the stream again for the watch along. Bruno for Ruiz to make funds to get Bellingham for Sabitzer. Oh, that doesn't include a hit, right, Andrew? It doesn't include a hit. Is that correct? And do you have a wild card left? No hits. Do you have a wild card left by any chance? I don't mind it. I'll tell you now. It's a no hit, only transfer. Okay. I actually don't mind doing that if you wanted to. Not against it, but I do like Bruno Fernandes as well. But not against it because I feel like the Portugal versus France is a low scoring game. Only Limitless left. Interesting. You can play the Limitless next round. Yeah, you could probably play the Limitless next round. Would you play the Limitless? Ooh, tough situation to be in. Oh, depends on how your team goes. Or save it for the, yeah, exactly. That's what I was like wondering. It depends on how the results of the games goes and like which teams progress for you. Best, I think the way you're in, you probably do save it for the final because if you play it next round, there's a high chance that you won't have enough players. Oh, you still have 5 free transfers, but you'll have enough players. Maybe, I don't know. Might not be the most optimal in the final. So yeah, probably play for the final potentially. Ruiz, Akanji, and Konza are my confirmed moves. I'm going with my gut this week. Yes, do it. Do it. That is the way. This is the way. Alright, we'll keep the stream going for another 5 minutes. Then I will take a 5-minute break and we'll start the stream again 5 minutes before the game starts. For the Watchalong, 5 to maybe 3 minutes before the game starts. Somewhere around that time. Many thanks. No worries. You're welcome. If you enjoy the content or if it's helpful, hit the like button. We'd be greatly appreciated. If you're here for more content, just subscribe. Because we're trying to gain 1,000 subscribers. But first, we need to get to 800. Hopefully, before the FPL season, maybe we can try and get close to 800. But we'll see. But yeah. All right. Any final questions? I think we might look slowly phase it and end it. I can get a bit of a break. I got to do my match predictions. Yes, do your match predictions, people. If you haven't, if you're playing Match Predictor, you can play the Match Predictor. Currently, the league. I'll bring the league up. This is the Match Predictor league with Matty just leading the way. I have just fallen down to second place. Connor is in third. Got Joseph Robinson fourth, Boogie fifth, Lomi, I think. Sixth, Tiger and Good and Mrs. Bachu, Tiger and Good himself, and Mikhail. If you haven't joined the league for the Match Predictor, if anyone wants to join, and obviously the league for the actual Football Chatbox League, which is 96 members strong. This is the league for the Football Chatbox League. 11th, indeed. You missed quite a few results. And then obviously Jeff is number 1, Dobbo second in this one. Robinson is closing in on third with Luis third as well. Bonichi, Matt, Abra Shahiri Adi in 7th, Swanny 8th, Dash 9th, Siddharth also 9th. And Tiger and Guna is so close outside the top 10. 1 point away from getting into that top 10 of this league. So let's see how the the quarterfinals go. Tomorrow, I was wondering, should we do a watch along England versus Switzerland? Who will be willing to join me for that England versus Switzerland watch along? What do you think of Cucurella? Ball recovery is pretty good. So I do like it as an option. It's pretty good for ball recoveries. I don't know if Spain will keep a clean sheet, but he's a pretty good option for a pretty decent price. He's 4.5, isn't he? Yeah. How? Wait, hold on. Uh, why, Nick, when you were doing Williams, Konsa, and Lee Nomad, why did you go Williams, Konsa, and like Cocorella instead? But anyways, you've gone with your choice. Go with the gut. I'm watching Arsenal tomorrow. Who Arsenal? Which Arsenal team is this? That's playing tomorrow. Is it like friendlies? Have preseason already started? Surely not. Jaka versus Rice and Saka. Ah, okay. So you'll be on. uh, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I think it's time to end the stream now, and we'll start again somewhere between 5 to 3 minutes before the next stream. But if you guys haven't joined, or you don't know where the link is, the video is already scheduled, and the link is in the pinned tweet for anyone who hasn't seen. This is the link for the next stream. I'm going to be out for the game. Unfortunately, watching it with mates as we watch the last England game together. Fair enough. No worries. But anyone who wants to join me for Germany versus Spain, which should be a cracker, make sure to join me for that one. And like Simon says, all the best to everyone. Good luck, Simon. Good luck, Nick, Tagan, Gurna, Ziad. Good luck to you as well. Do you have any final questions, Ziad? Andrew Darcy, good luck as well. Tagan, good I mentioned. Bob, good luck. Murphy, good luck. George, hello boy. Good luck as well. Zipper, Lyrics, Aaron, Rujidan, Zama, Joseph Robinson, Jeff, Patrick, Zipper, I think I mentioned, Matty, Roku as well. Good luck to everyone. Hugo, did I miss anyone else? Tin, Yash, Bob, I mentioned Kanav, good luck as well. And that's basically it. And anyone else, if I missed, I am sorry. But good luck to you all. I will see you all for the watch along. Until then, peace out and enjoy the football. Peace.